so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going. And in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge, though, Greg. I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. And he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
Harden out there with Wall. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Barry. And it's Olajuwon in the 5. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half. 4 on the clock. And Leonard gets it to go.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
The drive by Olajuwon.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Leonard sets a screen for Curry. Back to Westbrook. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Durant. Wall grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Some changes for Toronto. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Durant. Klay Thompson comes in for Curry. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Toronto has possession. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Leonard, no luck.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Now, here's Aldridge. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Thompson.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Olajuwon. James comes in for Barry. Klay Thompson is checked in for James Harden. And Steph Curry subbed in for John Wall.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And Orlando making a change here. Love's checked in to the paint. The feed to Durant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Durant's got 7 points.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. It's stolen by Curry. The kick out to Westbrook. Second shot opportunity. The shot is off, and Orlando will come the other way. Thompson outside. Wallace with it, guarded now by Durant. Love kicks to Thompson. That's in there. Love with the assist. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Curry with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Fast break. Here they come. Durant dishes to Curry. Again, Curry missing. Orlando trails by 3. Thompson outside. Kicks to James. Now the dish to Abdul-Jabbar. Thompson inside the line. But they'll get another chance. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Westbrook passes to Durant. There's the 3. Steph Curry with the rebound. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Jason Kidd is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden, and it's the 3, the small forward.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Now here's Curry. The drive by Thompson. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Outside Kidd. Right side Leonard. Toronto working the ball around now. Screen by Cousins. And Thompson kicks to Leonard. He feeds it to Cousins. LeBron with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
LeBron James on the wing. And the rejection by Cousins. Leonard attacking. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to James.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Toronto trails by 3. Wide open look. That's good on the jump shot.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Thompson left side. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Toronto also making a switch. James checked in for Leonard. Outside Durant. Back to James. He kicks to Durant. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but Clark rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, Kevin. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible. Always a threat, guys. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded into Tim range.
Way beyond the line there. That's just a sweet stroke.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. You got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never.
Jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Here's Aldridge. And it falls over the rim and in. And Orlando leads by 5.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And the rejection by Harden.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And the 3 off target.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Good D by Westbrook. Here's Curry. They get it again. Durant with a wide open look. Takes the 3. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
The drive by Olajuwon. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And Orlando making a change here. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Love with the screen on Westbrook. That will count. Oh, he hits it! How about that shot?
Big time! Big time!
Incredible!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.